Hello Reformers and welcome back to Mount and Blade Warband. Now, when we left off we were at Keldraan, but in this particular episode I think we're going to be focusing a little bit more on the Nords because King Yaroglek turned up. Yeah, he turned up and he was like, I'm going to crash this party. Yeah, I don't know what party we were having really because it wasn't that enjoyable, attempting to take Keldraan from 99 Vagia marksmen. That was pretty crazy, but as you can see here, Vancord actually is a little bit more viable for us. Oh, Vancord is viable, eh? Yeah, exactly. Anyway, we're going to be having Lezelit build his ladders, and Dirtios Castle is still becoming under siege by everyone. So, yes, hopefully they're going to continue to, give them something to concentrate on so that I can continue going around and just having a bunch of fun and taking out a bunch of different fiefs and claiming them as my own. So hopefully we're going to be able to continue doing that, and otherwise I do have a pretty archer-centric army at the moment to take this because these are the Nords, and the Nords are not particularly good at range. I mean, yeah, they're okay. They're fine. But in general, you are going to be a little bit more afraid of these archers in melee than you would at range. And that's not to say that they actually don't deal that much damage, because look at them. They're actually dealing some pretty decent damage to me already. So, yeah, that's not to say that they are feeble by any means. But, yes, I've already explained, numerous times what's actually going on with that. Oh, okay, so let's be a little bit careful here. Make sure that we're not going to... Oh, wow, you're getting massacred, aren't you? There we are. Alright, okay, so everything is going well. Everything is going well. And we're going to continually pick up arrows here, if at all possible. And now this is the main reason why you want to be a little bit careful here, because fighting against the Nords in a siege is not recommended. Not recommended at all, because they have really, really good infantry, and they're going to make your life very difficult in attempting to take it, because they just have such good defense, and they have really good offense as well in these kinds of situations. Where am I being shot from? Ah, across there. I see. Okay, so let's see if I can do a little bit of damage to that guy. Oh yeah. Oh no. Thank you. I do not want to die. Am I being shot from over here and I've just missed an archer? No, it seems like I haven't. Oh, and it seems like a number of... Ooh, that axe. Can you imagine if that axe had hit me? That would have been hilarious. Actually, yeah, I would have laughed. Even if I would have died. But anyway, let's see if I can... We killed each other. Yep, we killed each other with the exact same amount of damage. Do you see that? That Nord veteran archer was like, I'm going to shoot that guy for 21 damage as I take 21 damage and die at the same time. Anyway, we have taken out half of the garrison so far, which is a pretty decent number. I think that's okay. And then we're just going to restore ourselves and make sure that we have a pretty decent offensive push in the next round. So let's build our ladders. Lezelit is still available for that. Oh no, it's getting nighttime. I really hate nighttime. Don't really like fighting in the nighttime, but oh well, never mind. Seems like we're going to have to put up with it. Are we? Oh, it's kind of dawn. Oh, it's kind of dawn. That's fine then. That's absolutely fine. Alright, so let's place our archers there, and infantry and all that sort of thing, and I'm going to get out my bow and do a little bit of damage as well. Ooh, you sneaky. You sneaky. Okay, let's just try and shoot this guy if we can. He's just... Look at that. He's avoiding all of my arrows. Not anymore, though. Thank you very much. Let's try and shoot some of those guys that are attempting to fire at us with their thrown weapons. It's not very nice of them. But, should I try going in again? I mean, that's the thing. We are going to suffer many, many casualties no matter what we do, really. And considering the layout of this castle and the fact that it is on such an incline, it is making it much more difficult for our crossbowmen and things to do the job that they are required to do. So we're going to have to fight these guys, which is never a good thing. No, it's never a good thing to fight them. Because again, infantry, very good. So let's be a little bit careful here. Oh my. Okay, should I... could you just... yeah. Okay, I'm going to jump onto this roof. There we go. Yes, we are being some sort of acrobats. Ah, that was fantastic. Oh, there actually is a staircase there, so I could have technically dropped down onto that. But anyway, what I want to do is try and take out a bunch of the archers here. I am being shot in the back, which is not... Oh, are you serious? Are you seriously going to shoot me in the back right now? That is not very nice of you. Okay, come on, at least let me kill your brethren here. Yeah, it seems like they have. That's nice of them. Okay, so who was shooting me? Ah, that guy over there, I see him. Okay, so let's see if I can... Is anyone else shooting me? Is that a guy? Oh, that guy's shooting me too. Wow, there's a lot of people trying to kill me right now. That is not very nice. Okay, well, I hit him. I hit that guy, and what about this one? Okay, I'm gonna just move. I'm just gonna move. I've got my shield, and I've got too many archers by the looks of things. I seem to need to restructure my army composition just a little bit. Obviously, I have not really much time to go back to Nara at the moment, because if I do, then someone is going to swoop in here and take Vancord Castle with no questions whatsoever, because literally there's only about 40 or so units in here. No, there's only 16 actually. Ah, that's good. Yeah, that's all I needed. That's all I needed. There you go. Now we can just get them to surrender. Fantastic. Alright, so I have a bunch of space here, and I'm going to be getting a bunch of Kurgits and Swedians and all that sort of thing, and yes, hopefully that is good. And what else are we going to get? I don't know. I mean, veteran spearmen, I suppose, and trained spearmen. I guess that's really all that we could get. And I'm not taking any prisoners. We are just swimming in money, not taking any loot either. I don't even know why I look at the loot anymore, to be honest. Oh well, never mind. Okay, so anyone have one village? Yes, Lord Raucher has one village. I'm going to be giving this to him. Oh, he has 100 relation already. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Okay, I probably should have given that to Emleza, I think. Emleza would have probably been a good job there, but oh well, never mind. I suppose I know now that he is very, very close to getting 100 relation as well, because that's what I've been attempting to do, to graduate everyone up to a 100 relation sort of level, and that makes things much, much easier for us in terms of awarding fiefs and things like that. Ah, the truce has now expired as well between Reformia and the Rhodoks, so I can assume we are probably going to be receiving a war declaration very, very... well, in no time, basically. So let's see if there's anything else going on here that I can help with. Ah, Keldraan Castle. That's probably where we'll head to next. Alright, so nothing much happened at Vancord Castle, so I decided, hey, you know what are we going to do now? Well, Calradia Castle obviously was in the forefront of my mind because it was reasonably close by, and the garrison is very bare. There's only 84 units here. Unfortunately, I did have to spend 2 days constructing the siege tower, so obviously that is a bit of a problem, but thankfully that is going to mean that our archers and crossbowmen and things will have a large amount of time to take out the enemy. And as you can see, they have a very, very large entry point over there. So I'm pretty happy with that, because that's going to mean that our archers will be able to shoot without being too restricted. Because in the previous siege that we had at Vancord Castle, the closed-off nature of the layout definitely made things a much more difficult situation than it had to be for our archers. So I'm pretty happy that it's a little bit easier this time. So let's see what I can do here. Am I going to... yeah, I think I'm going to shoot a little bit, but I don't really think that that's necessary because they have amazing amounts of shielded units up there, and they are going to just... I mean, they're just going to block everything, aren't they? They're just going to absolutely block everything. I need to be a little bit careful about these throwing weapons. As you can see, they're actually flying past our head right now. We need to watch out for that because we definitely do not want to get headshot by one of those throwing weapons. Or just, in general, just get hit by one. Yes. Okay, what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and go a little bit closer to the battlements here, see if I can find some archers that I can shoot. Who's that there? Hello. Goodbye, apparently. Yes, that worked out quite well. Even though, well, that's the first kill that we've gotten here. Doesn't seem like there's too many... ah, there's one. Hello. That is a Rhodok crossbowman if ever I saw one. Going to have to kill him. Oh no, it's a Swedian. It's a Swedian. Aha. Interesting. Okay, so let's try and kill this guy as well. Now, by the way, there are a huge amount of prisoners in Calradia Castle as well, so even if I do happen to lose a bunch of units here, I should be able to recoup my losses in literally no time at all. So even if I have to send all of my units up there and we lose 90% of them, I will be able to get back 90% of them, because there are about 106 units in the prisoner's hold here. So you can imagine that it's going to be pretty lucrative for us if we're able to monopolize. Monopolize? Monopolize, no, capitalize on the amounts of prisoners that they have, because if I lose 100, I can just gain 100 back. Obviously, they're not going to be the same caliber of unit, which is going to be the main problem, but, you know, it's pretty nice to know that you have a pretty decent backup plan. So if you do fail and lose a bunch of... Yes. Really? Come on, Barney. I don't know. I don't know. I can't say anything. I can't say anything. It's crazy. It's crazy how he is just so clumsy. So clumsy. I don't know. It must run in the Beartilde family, to be honest, because literally this happens to almost all of the Beartildes, and also to Elias Mormont as well. So he must be a distant cousin of the Beartildes, because, I mean, really, the family motto should literally just be fallen off siege towers since 1259, or whatever the date is right now. So, yeah, that is apparently the thing that is, yes, currently plaguing us at the moment. Okay, can you just go? Could you just... yes, very, very irritating, isn't it? It's very irritating for them to just be like, no, I'm not going to move, I'm just going to stand here and get a little bit stuck. Yeah, that's the reason why I wanted to get in to the battlements a little bit sooner than the rest, because I can actually help, you know, I can actually help and deal damage to them, like, for example, this. I mean, look at that, I've already killed 3 units now, and that is helping out a great deal in freeing up our forces. And also, of course, enabling them to go to other places. So I'm going to shoot this guy if it's the last thing I do. There we go. And there we go. Nice. Okay. So that is all clear. How many have we killed? Oh, we've killed all of them. Okay, so there you go. We've killed all of them. There's only 5 left. Technically, what I could do now is retreat. And I wouldn't have to do anything else. I could literally just retreat, and then they would surrender immediately, which would be absolutely fine. But I think it's nice to get a little bit of experience anyway, because obviously Barney does need the experience, as, you know, he needs to get that bridge climbing rank 2. Yeah, obviously there's no such skill like that. I know some of you might actually believe that there is actually a skill like that. Don't know who would, but anyway, there we go. Nice. Alright, so that is fantastic. That's really nice. So as you can see, there's a bunch of different units here that I would love to be able to take. So I'm going to take some Rhodoks here. I know that is going to be a bit surprising, but I am going to take a couple of Rhodoks, and otherwise there doesn't seem to be too much left. I'm going to take the Kurgid Horsemen. I think the Kurgid Horsemen are a lot better than any of the other units available here, apart from maybe the Swadian Infantry, but I like Kurgid Lancers. I mean, that's a really bad thing to like, I think, maybe. I mean, for efficiency-wise, but considering we are not meant to really... I don't know. I think it's fine. Anyway, this is going to go to either Lord Garmal, because I think Garmal also has a pretty decent relation with us at the moment. But who did we say this was going to go to? Lord Emleza, right? So I guess we're going to give that to him. Yes, Garmal, he does need one. So Emleza is now at 100 relation. So hopefully he's going to stay at that level. And we're just going to be waiting here for some time, as we always do. And then we're going to inspect Tein Castle and Praven, because I think that they are probably pretty decent targets for us. I think that would be quite nice. So if we can do that, I would be very, very pleased. And otherwise, let's just see if I can level these guys up a little bit. There we go. Let's get another Swadian Knight and another Master Archer. Alright, so we are all at 100% HP. So let's go to Tein Castle. I remember way, way back when I was still a mercenary, I think? Maybe, yeah. Maybe still a mercenary for the Sarranids. Way, way, way back in the series, I came over to Tein Castle and I thought to myself, maybe we could make this our first conquering, you know? That was when I was contemplating creating my own faction at that point, and either taking... was it? Was it Suno or Uxkhal or something like that? I'm actually unsure, but I think it was Suno, because the Swadians were still in the game at that point, and they had only one fief remaining. But unfortunately, that fief was Suno, and it was just garrisoned to the nines. I mean, they had over 500 units there, including all of the vassals' armies and things like that. So I decided against taking Suno, but I thought maybe Tein Castle might be a good way to go. So I heavily contemplated taking Tein Castle. So this is going to be pretty interesting to see whether the layout in general is advantageous or is going to absolutely make us want to kill ourselves. Because who knows? Maybe it is literally just going to sign our death warrant by going in there and then seeing that it's that layout. Oh no, it's actually not that layout. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, it might be pretty decent. But do bear in mind that there are 200 units here. So obviously it is going to take a little bit more time than we are used to. Because the previous 2 sieges, that was pretty lightning fast. That was pretty lightning fast. So obviously, you know, having a much bigger garrison is going to make things more difficult. But I do have a bow, and I'm going to use this bow to the best of my effect if it kills me. Yes. There we go. 12 damage. Fantastic. Good work, Barney. You're really showing them, aren't you? Can you tell I'm being sarcastic? I don't know whether Barney can tell I'm being sarcastic. Anyway, there you go. We're not actually doing too badly. I mean, yeah, we're not getting headshots or anything, but we're getting solid, steady damage. And that's all I can ask for, really. Okay, so our archers are a little bit too far back, in my opinion. I'm going to tell them to move forward a little bit more. Let's see if I can shoot a couple here as well. There we go. Oh no, he missed. There we go. There's a nice headshot. Yes, I knew that that was going to be a headshot. It really just depended on the guy standing there. So there we go. Let's try and kill this as well. And that. This and that. And this and that. There we go. Okay, nice. Is there anyone else? Anyone else want a piece of my wood and arrows? Wooden arrows? Ah, yes, the jokes. The very, very hilarious and immature, terrible, cringy jokes. That's what we do. That is what we do. Okay. Oh, this is fantastic. I very much love it when the enemy decides, hey, you know what? I'm just going to stand here and allow this guy to shoot me in the face. Love that. That's really nice. Okay, so I am being shot from behind here by this guy. Oh no, actually by a bunch. That guy up there too. Kill him. Yes. There we go. And that one. There we go. And what about that one? No, that one is hiding a little bit away now. Is he? No, I can't really see him at the moment. Okay, so this guy is still ready to be headshotted. Maybe. Hello. Oh, yes, please. Oh, yes. Oh, that was nice. That was really nice. He was just like, I'm going to come over there. I've got a shield, but I'm not going to lower it. I'm going to make sure that you can shoot me really easily. That's really, really cool. Okay, so I'm just going to spend a little bit of time just picking up arrows, because that's what we need. We need some arrows. Thank you very much. And it's nice that they're not all bolts, because if they were all bolts, then we would have no way of replenishing our ammo stock. But this is going pretty well. Okay, I can shoot that guy here. There we go. And is there anyone else up there? Ah, hello. There we go. You're not supposed to be shooting at us. Thank you very much. Okay, so what's going on here? Oh my. Okay, yes, probably don't want to go up there just yet. I'd like to try and bait them out into lowering their shields, or at least trying to attack me. Okay, could you... Yeah, there we go. No, oh, that was so close. So close. Okay, come on. Yeah, a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. So Tein Castle isn't seeming to be that bad. It seems pretty, you know, standard. You know, not really good, not really bad. You know, kind of a standard layout, and that's pretty good. That is pretty good. But as you can see, we're doing so much damage, literally so much damage just by standing here and shooting them in the face. Obviously, I am taking a little bit of damage myself, but that is to be expected. I mean, what can you expect if you're just going to stand on the front lines all the time? I mean, you can kind of expect to be shot at a little bit and hit somewhat. But Barney doesn't really mind about those things because he doesn't feel it. He doesn't feel it. He's absolutely numb to all the situations that go on about him. That's why he doesn't get insulted when I insult him. Barney, you suck. Oh, I think I saw a tear stream down his face there for a second. I'm terribly sorry. Well, yes, I think that's enough of that. There's only really, we've only killed 63. Are you serious? We only killed 63? I find that hard to believe, but apparently that is indeed the case. We only killed 63. I don't know how that's possible, but we did. Anyway, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.